Hello, my lovely students. How are you today? Hope you're all well. Our lesson today about how to identify and name three-dimensional shapes or 3D shapes, and how to identify and count attributes of three-dimensional shapes. Let's start together. Here are solids or are 3D shapes. The first 3D shape is cube. Cube has 6 flat faces and each face is a square. All faces have the same size. Let's count its faces together. 1, 2, up and down. 3, 4, right and left. 5, 6, front and back. So here we have 6 flat faces and each face is a square. There are 12 edges here in the cube. Cube has 12 edges. Cube has 12 edges. Let's count edges together. Edges is a side length here between 2 points. Each 2 points we call it an edge. Let's count edges together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So cube has 12 edges and it has 8 vertices. What I mean by vertex? Do you remember? Vertex is the point when two edges meet each other. We call it a vertex. Vertex is the point where the two edges meet each other. So here, let's count vertices together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That point we call it vertex, and the plural of vertex is vertices. So we call that point vertex, and plural of vertex is vertices. Here we have 8 vertices. The second 3D shape that we have here, rectangular prism. Rectangular prism has the same properties of the cube, but the only difference between them is the shape of its face. Here the shape is a rectangle, but there the shape of the face was a square. So the only difference between them is the shape of its faces. Here all its faces are rectangle, but here all its faces were squares. So here it has also 6 flat faces, and it has also 12 edges and 8 vertices. Then square-based pyramids. Square-based pyramid. Here it's a pyramid. It has 4 triangle faces but one square base. One square base and 4 triangle faces. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 square base. It has 8 edges. Let's count edges together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 5 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 vertices here, 4 points here. When two edges meet each other, we call the point vertex, and plural of vertex is vertices. Okay, so here, down here we have 4 vertices, and up we have 1 vertex more, so all the vertices will be 5. So Square-based pyramids has 5 verses. Slender, of course, here we have no edges because there is no lines. We have no vertices, but we have 2 circular faces and 1 curved face. 2 circular faces that we call it spaces. Their bases, okay? And 1 curved face. Sphere has no edges, has no vertices, no flat faces, but 1 curved face. Okay, so we call that 3D shape cube. Excellent. And that's 1 rectangular prism, great, or cuboid. And that 3D shape square based pyramid. Excellent. And that is slender, great. And that is sphere. Good job. Complete the table. Here we call the pyramid. Yes, if we have a pyramid here, that 3D shape that you learned as the pyramid, Egyptian pyramid, was square-based pyramid. Do you remember square-based pyramids has how many faces? How many faces? How many edges? How many vertices? Yes, 4 triangular faces and 1 square face. How many edges? Great, 8 edges. Vertices. Brilliant, 5 vertices. Slender, how many faces? Exactly, 2 circular faces and 1 curved face. How many edges? 0. Great, how many vertices? 0. Accent sphere, also 0 edges, 0 vertices. Sphere has 1 curved face and no flat faces. 0 edges, 0 vertices. Cube. Yes, cube and cuboid or cube and rectangular prism has the same number of edges, the same number of vertices, the same number of faces. 6 faces, 12 edges, 8 vertices, and so on. The rectangular prism, 6 faces, 12 edges, 8 vertices. The only difference between them is the shape of its faces. Here the shape is square, but here the shape is rectangle. Write how many faces, edges, and vertices there are. I want you answer me quickly as you can, okay? Vertices. Excellent. 0 flat faces. Brilliant. 0 edges. 0. Good job. Slender. Slender. How many vertices? Yes, 0 flat faces. Great, 2, because here 2 circular faces. How many edges? 0. Great. Square-based pyramid versus 5 flat faces. 5 edges. Great, 8. Good job. Cube and cuboid. Cube. Brilliant. 8 faces. 6 edges. 12. So the cuboid or the rectangular prism had the same number of vertices, faces, and edges versus 8 faces, 6 excellent edges, 12. Good job, my lovely students. Match at the example here. Sphere, ball as a sphere, as the figure of the 3D shape that you have learned. Cube, dice as a cube, and where's the cube? Yes, excellent. Drums as a cylinder, and where is the cylinder? Great, that's a cylinder, so we'll match it. Egyptian pyramids like, yes, square-based pyramids, where is it here? Yes, that one, excellent. A box like, yes, rectangular prism, and where is the rectangular prism here? Yes, that one, good job. So your exit take now. Write how many faces, edges, and verses there are in the rectangular breadth. Tell me answer when we meet together. Now, my dear students, study well and do your homework carefully. I'll miss you all. Bye bye.